Welcome back to the Jeep World Junior Championships, all presented by Destination New South Wales. Beautiful shot from high up above at this wonderful beach here at Bombo. We're into round one, heat number 4. Aguirre along with Luke Egan for the call. And Luke, this is an exciting heat that we have with Zoe McDougall, Alyssa Spencer, and Sol Aguirre all out there. Each of these young ladies are number 1 in their region.
Down there watching what's going on as we see quick start to this heat.
Alyssa Spencer in the blue jersey. She's number 1 in the junior rankings, finishing up for North America. That's how she qualified for this Jeep World Junior Championships. And great support, too, by Tyler Wright. Let's take a look at this 5.33.
Yeah, nice little right-hander. Good bottom turn, big off the top. One turn there, but the judges pretty happy with the execution. Nice vertical lipper for a 5.33.
Our Peruvian surfer and Sol up and riding. Nice little left. And some open face. To rack up a couple points there with some multiple maneuvers before just stepping off of her board ever so gracefully.
This is a really good contrast, that left-hander there for Sol and Alyssa's first wave. One big vertical snap, getting a 5.33. And the smaller wave, we'll see what the judges give 3 turns on maybe a mediocre size wave and compare. I think it'll be pretty clear cut on what the strategy should be.
There we go. We take a page out of our WSL rule book with our judging criteria. And the live action with Sol coming disconnected on that wave.
So great changes to the formats, Kaipo. It just rewards surfing like that until she fell. Commentator's curse, sorry about that. Yeah, you know, like, there you go. We're looking at Zoe and she knows what she wants to do. She saw Macy do it in the previous heat. Just look for those big sections and go for it. Straight at the lip there. Unfortunately, just catching the nose on the coming down out of that turn.
Yeah, I've changed a little bit. I've gotten older and I guess more experience. Last year I was coming into this event not known as much compared to the other girls, definitely, but now I guess the spotlight's definitely there, but still the same girl, still the same AC, but just a bit more experience, I guess.
Get a place here. It's a magic place, actually. The sun's out and it is absolutely beautiful here this afternoon in Kiama, as we see Alyssa Spencer working her way down this left before jumping off the board. Alyssa is our current heat leader by way of 5.33, and she's just got a fractional score to back up that opening 5.33 at 0.93. She's going to improve upon that 0.93. Sol in the white jersey up through the lip and goes complete for kicking out.
Yeah, realizing those medium waves aren't going to do it for her and looking for bigger one-turn waves.
19 minutes on the countdown. We're waiting some scores. Live action here with Zoe McDougall. Banks it on the backhand one time. The wave closes out, not giving her any more open face.
Has to give you more confidence. Absolutely.
Alyssa Spencer loading up off the bottom, right through the lip there. And Alyssa dives off. Her last wave was a 2.97. That keeps her in the lead. She wants to improve upon that 2.97 with that last wave.
Yeah, Alyssa getting a nice turn there. Probably could have got a bit of a carve down into that turn. Maybe went round a section a little bit, but here's a couple of these lefts. We saw Macy on in the previous heat. The girls trying to get a start and get as vertical. They're sitting in the same position. Probably not a hard enough paddle there to make that wave. Probably would have got around that wave pretty fast.
Here's the last of Alyssa.
Alyssa probably should have done a snap to another turn on that one, and she would have been able to take more advantage of that. Only a 3.63.
Live action here with Sol in the white jersey. Better job there if she can hang on, and unfortunately just gets bucked off in that closeout section. Looked like she was on her way for a meaningful wave, but not going complete. That's going to hurt the scoring potential.
Yeah, the girl's finding some nice open face now, but really pushing the limits, trying to get a good, excellent score here.
Alyssa Spencer's having a good time right now because she's got the lead, but a narrow lead in this current heat with 12 minutes counting down. Aguirre in the white jersey out there needs a 5.1. Zoe McDougall, great server from the North Shore of Oahu, needs a 6.79 to take the lead. And so far from over. Zoe on the paddle right here.
Anyone's heat at this point.
Probably 4 total days of competition here to crown a champ. Little paddle from Zoe McDougall. She may have lost priority there. We'll see what the judge thinks about that. Backhand whip by our heat leader, Alyssa Spencer, in the blue jersey. We'll see if that betters her current score line.
And yeah, just getting a touch shallow. That's why we're talking about how important the fast paddle is.
Zoe McDougall up, vert, and unfortunate, not able to pull that one down. Had to get really quick to the lip there as that wave closed out. But unable to go complete on that wave with 8 minutes and 40 seconds counting down.
And just looking out our commentary booth, and there's not really, maybe closer to the rocks is a little bit of opportunity. So here we go.
McDougall up and riding, found some open face and gets a snap in there, back up into the lip a second time. So she's definitely going to better her scoreline with that last wave. Don't know if it's enough to take the lead, but you know, a step in the right direction for Zoe McDougall. Yeah,
you got to, in these conditions, you just got to keep chipping away. If you think there's a chance, you just got to go. It's just what you got to do. See, she's seen a little bit of open face. That's a nice turn there, and gets it up one more time. Second turn incomplete, but first turn not too bad. She's trying to replace a 1.23, which I think she'll probably do, Kaipo.
5 minutes 15 seconds on the countdown. Let's check out a heat recap here, Luke.
Yeah, this is one of the best waves so far in the heat. It was one of the early ones, getting off onto a nice backhand Rio. Sol doing the same, just a couple of quick closeouts. Bit of open face here that I thought Alyssa didn't take full. She could have got a bit more out of that wave. There was a bit of green open face that she didn't really execute, but she's still out in front and just holding on to a slender lead.
What do we got? It is our heat leader, Alyssa Spencer. Nice snap, working her way down the line, gets back up in the lip again. Unfortunately, that was an opportunity lost for Alyssa because she did not complete that ride.
Yeah, finishing that second turn, she would have easily betted a 3.63. She might have done it with the first snap, but little opportunity going begging there to just get further away from her opponents.
Zoe, important wave for McDougall. Snaps it off the top, has to finish this. Is able to do so. Catching the Empire ride for Sol in the white jersey. We'll see what happened to her previous that. But Zoe McDougall having to go at it right at the end of this heat.
Not a bad combo.
That's right. It is going to be some opportunity for Zoe McDougall as we see the score starting to populate our screen. Last score of 5.27. Now McDougall in the red jersey just needs a 3.7 if she wants to take out a win right here. Coming down to the wire. Heat leader Alyssa Spencer up and riding. Vert through the lip there. Alyssa looking to improve upon her low of a 3.63. 1 minute and 20 seconds counting down. Priority with Zoe McDougall and opportunity with McDougall as well.
Yeah, can she do it? She's got a wave here. Is it enough open face?
She's got to get into that open face. Finds it. Taps it off the top there. Needs more. Finishes off there. 2 turns.
Wow.
3.7 is the requirement. Judge Luke Egan.
I'm going to have to give it to her. First turn was a little soft, but second turn was put right at the lip.
Down to the wire, and that could be it. 3.7 the requirement for Zoe McDougall as she paddles back out. We're waiting for that score. The most important score of this heat so far. We've seen buzzer beater finishes throughout the day today. Is it going to be another story?
Has she done enough? I feel she has. What do you think, Kipes?
I think she has. Well, she may be just snatching a victory off of Alyssa Spencer. Alyssa, last-ditch effort here to improve upon her scoreline. Gets a snap. So we're going to be waiting on some scores to tell you the full story in this heat number 4, round number 1 for the women. Early indication right now for Zoe McDougall is that she has done enough. However, we need some more scores from the judges for Alyssa Spencer before we can know exactly the outcome of this heat. Timer's off, but we're waiting for scores. 4.9 comes in for Zoe McDougall. She goes into the lead. We're still waiting for last score of Alyssa Spencer, who now is in second place looking for a 4.84.
Just goes to show. Last 2 waves she rode has been enough, and I think she's done it.
She has done it. A 5.27 and a 4.9. Last 2 waves for Zoe McDougall. Buzzer beater finish. She takes out a win, and Zoe McDougall is on to round number 3, skipping round number 2. Alyssa Spencer and Aguirre on to round number 2, and an elated Zoe McDougall hits the beach right now. We're going to be back with more action here from the Jeep World Junior Championship. Stick around.